What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your friendly neighborhood movie nerds. I'm Dom.
And I'm Jay.
Hey, there you go. You picked up on it. So tonight we're
Yeah.
going to be watching 2012's Paranorman. A little bit of stop motion. I've heard nothing but good things about this movie. I haven't
So
actually,
Laika,
I haven't actually seen it, so I'm hoping that it's going to be fantastic. Let's get into this. You'll hear us talking through this.
yeah, I agree. If I could just do a few words before we start,
most
it's a
definitely.
Laika movie, and I've loved everything that I've seen from them. I loved Kubo and the Two Strings. I've heard extremely great things about Coraline. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Box Trolls was also Laika. And hey, that got the nomination in 2014 over the Lego movie, so. Because, the Oscars are just Lego haters.
Laika's a great studio. Like
They are.
I did really enjoy Kubo and the Two Strings, and I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it as much as I honestly did.
Yeah, if I had to vote for that year's Oscars, my vote would have been Kubo and the Two Strings, as much as I love Zootopia and Moana.
Right,
That's
Laika.
awesome.
That's a grindhouse.
With the extreme close-ups and everything. Wow. Animators are sexist too, who knew?
Right.
Oh, that's really interesting how, like, they show you that, like, she's dead. Like, showing off his necromancy powers.
Sick, and she died. That's all there is to it.
Okay, Harry, this is just part of.
That's Leslie Mann. It's the woods from.
Well, that was rough.
It's the fucking woods from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, right.
I wonder if he likes zombies.
Yeah, right. It's my favorite Cody Smith McPhee performance so far.
Is that him?
Yep.
Excuse me, pardon me. See ya.
What else has he been in?
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. He's the young Nightcrawler in the X-Men Apocalypse. And one other thing that I'm drawing a blank on right now. Take on the Outsiders much? I may have finally found an animated movie that I like more than Wreck-It Ralph from this year. Really? That's the best insult I can come up with? Goober?
Christopher Mintz-Plasse.
Yo, right? What is this cast? This cast is awesome. Why is he here?
Classic Alvin. Oh no.
Oh.
My God, they got the fat ginger rocking the Seattle Supersonic shorts.
Right. What? Okay, that's impressive. That is a skill right there.
The animation in this movie is just fantastic.
Fantastic. Off the charts good. Hey, Jay, you might say that's some paranormal activity.
I see what you did there, sir. I see.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the big deal? Don't get your brawn twisted that way. This has nothing to do with you, so keep out of my way. Or what? Or, I'll put you in the boots.
Now I have to literally pry off his cold corpse. Look at the color tones in the background that help to illuminate, like, the time of day it is.
Yeah, they did a really good job with all of this. Technically, that shouldn't happen. He did read from the book. They never specified how far he needed to read into the book. Just that he read from the book. And he read from the book.
Oh, that's so cool how the one guy's jaw is literally hanging off of his teeth line. I think I read somewhere that, like, he turns out to be, like, gay by the end of it.
This is just a mad thought.
Who's that actor for the brother?
That's Casey Affleck.
Oh, fuck, really?
I'm almost 100% positive. Let me double check.
Oh my god.
I guess I should go get some clothes on.
Dude.
It's Casey Affleck.
Are they gonna try to eat our rice?
Yeah, that's awesome. Bro, good looking with that voiceover catch.
Oh, that one I had to look up. The rest of them I know on site.
Got it. So Cody Smith McPhee, Jeff Garland, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, Leslie Mann, Anna Kendrick, John Goodman,
What are you doing?
I'm pretty sure.
Casey Affleck.
I'm pretty sure the the drama teacher.
Yeah.
I want to say it's the chick who plays Lois in Family Guy.
Alex Borstein?
Yes.
Okay.
I like the animation in this more than I like the animation in Kubo.
Right. Oh, I definitely like the animation in this more than I like. But the thing is, it's different because the animation in Kubo felt more grand scale and epic. This one, it feels like a lot. There's a lot more close-ups, and there's definitely like a very much more distinct grindhouse feel.
Like a glove.
And of course, the money is right in her bra.
It ain't playing that shit.
Wow, talk about subverting expectations. This movie has a lot of Nightmare on Elm Street vibes to it, and I kind of love it.
I get Night of the Living Dead as well.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's taking from them and abusing them. It's paying homage to them in a fantastic way.
Casey is the MVP of this movie. When did this movie become a commentary on the masses being equivalent to zombies? Like living people?
Right when damage started happening and people went crazy because somebody looked different.
That's fucking nuts.
Right?
Dark.
Seriously. I think I figured it out, though.
What?
I think I know the reason why the book is a Once Upon a Time story.
Why?
Because it's a little girl. It's not an old hag. They fucking sentenced the little girl to death. Oh, dude, I'm right. That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, man. Now I don't feel so bad for those zombies.
He's related to her.
Yeah, that's definitely like her. He's definitely her descendant.
Well, no, I mean, her last name is the same as his uncle's last name. Her last name was Prendergast. His uncle's last name is Pendergrast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's her descendant.
That's fucked up, dude. He gonna burn a little kid.
Wow, this took a turn.
Seriously.
Oh my god, who is that actor? I recognize that voice.
Last I checked, Theodred, not Aragorn, was king. The Rohan.
Bernard Hill? Oh, I thought I recognized that voice.
Yeah, y'all need to calm the fuck down. Wow. The analogies for police brutality are just too much.
That was actually a clever comeback.
Oh, wow, bro. You hit her with the fire. This is an excellent movie on mob mentality.
Wow, of course everybody listens when the hot chick talks.
Right? Yeah, back up or Alvin will punch you in the boobs.
Yeah, right? Yes, to the center where the entire thing is forming from. Dude, are you trying to pull an Incredible Hulk on her?
Oh, I like the fact that it mad changed like that.
I like how the score is picking up, too.
It really is, bro.
It's
just
like,
adds a little intensity.
Like, it's really impressive. Remember who you are. You are my son, and the one true king. I'm really gonna stop quoting lines. I'm really gonna stop. It's a problem.
Shout out to Chris Butler and Sam Fell for this movie, though. The only girlfriend he'll ever have, he's related to, and is also dead.
Right.
Don't you ever want to make them suffer?
No.
Well, yeah, but what good would that do?
Fair enough.
Psychopaths do.
He's got a point, though.
Does.
Like, he's making the choice to ultimately not let people suffer because they lash out at him for being different. Whereas didn't choose that. As much as she wanted to, and it might be a regrettable decision. Fuck.
Not likely, though.
God damn, you're not wrong. It's a lot of talk coming from Mr. I'm my own great-grandmother.
Right. I was totally crushing on my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother.
Are these cookies sugar? Happy ending. Final resolutions.
Bittersweet, though. Bittersweet, though, in my opinion.
Seriously.
Because that girl's still dead.
Well, so are the people who killed her. Like, it's a win-win.
That sounds great, Kathy. You know, you're gonna love my boyfriend.
He's mad gay. Just look at her. The look on her face is priceless, bro.
Oh my god, that's incredible. You know, in literally every other scenario, that's the girl that says, "Oh, you're gonna love my boyfriend."
Right. Bro, this movie has subverted almost every expectation I have ever had when it comes to a horror movie.
Yeah. Oh, happy ending.
Yo, I will.
Yo. Oh.
Okay, so first
That
off,
movie kicked ass.
son, I was a little mad that I could, but it's not like they were trying to make it an uber surprise. That being said, 4 out of 5. What do you give it?
Oh man, see that's the thing. I'm tempted to push this up to 4.5, man. That shit, dude. I was really enjoying it for like the first half, for like just through the unconventional like storytelling methods and
Most
like being like actually like a surprise for it being an animated movie, surprisingly having a lot of adult themes. Yeah, it oversimplified it a little bit, but I feel like for this type of a story, that's okay and it still works. But bro, when that shit midway comes in and it's like, yeah, we just straight up murdered a little girl, because it's like. You always think about that, like with the Salem witch trials and everything. You're like, yeah, they weren't just murdering like women and teenagers; like they were murdering little girls too. And it's like this is like the first movie I've ever seen that actually like brings that to light. And yeah, I give it props for a freaking animated movie to do that too. Like,
so you're gonna give it what, a 4.5?
4.5.
You're gonna give it a 4.5. Okay. Personally, this is like taking over a couple of different movies on my animated list. In my top 5, this movie's already placed. Like, I'm gonna sleep on it before I make any official changes, but like this is like number 3 on my top 5 right now. It could change in the positive or in the negative, but I'm gonna give this movie a 5. And that's
You're gonna go 5.
I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 5.
That is a high rating, my friend.
Bro, so there were a couple of things that just pushed it over the edge for me. And it wasn't even necessary. Yes, it was the whole, hey, look, the zombies aren't actually trying to hurt anybody, but we're so afraid of the zombies that we are going to lash out in a violent manner, which kind of alludes to the fact that we can be brash and overreactionary to certain things in everyday life. That is an amazing way to tell a story and get a human perspective from it. That being said, there are probably 2 or 3 jokes, 4 at the most, I believe, that make this movie just perfect for me. And it is that, what are you gonna do if I don't get out of your way? I'm gonna punch you in the boobs. These are pectorals. Ow, my boobs. First off, probably one of the funniest moments in the entire movie. That and when the cop says, "What are you doing firing on civilians? That's the police's job." Like that, it was just like, wow. Especially when the time frame that this movie was coming out in, like,
yeah,
there was a lot of tenseness. There still is. It's just that's the way to play the joke. The I will shoot you even though you're dead. I will still shoot you joke. And the ending. You'd love my boyfriend then.
Love my boyfriend. That was great. That was like one of the best. And yo, can we just like talk about the cast? And like, I love Cody Smith McPhee and John Goodman. Those are like my 2 favorites. But like, this entire voice cast killed it. But Casey freaking Affleck, oh my god.
Oh, dude, he nailed it. Like, I know there's a lot of controversy around him, and there has been for the last couple of years. But just having to stand in a booth and talk, he fucking knocked this one out of the park.
Absolutely.
he had some of the funniest lines in the movie. That being said, I can't remember the name of the kid who plays Neil, but definitely as a supporting actor, bro, like fantastic. The animation in this movie was perfect. It was spot
Yeah.
on.
Like crushing it once again with that stop motion.
Seriously, I don't think. Okay, so yeah, I know we mentioned it a little bit earlier, and I'll leave it in the edit itself. Yeah, there's a grander scale of things of import when it comes to a movie like Kubo and the Two Strings, but the first Laika movie I ever really remember watching is Coraline, and I love Coraline. Coraline's my number 2 favorite animated film of all time. Um, that being said, I feel like the animation from this movie surpasses both of them. Um, have you seen Coraline yet?
No, I have not.
Oh, dude, if what is that? 09?
09, yeah.
If 09 pops up, bro, that's gonna be my choice. I've seen it, but I love that movie. That being said, you're right. You mentioned that there's a little bit more of a grindhouse feel to the movie. And I don't know, it's maybe it was just a little bit more of an air of realism to a movie like this, even though the premise is so fantastically
Yeah, which is
out
so
there.
ironic for the premise and like what happens in this movie.
Exactly. Like it's oxymoronic. But so you're gonna say your favorite character in this movie was Casey Affleck's character.
Casey Affleck, absolutely.
Neil's brother.
No, I love Norman. I absolutely love.
So did I.
Casey Affleck. Oh man.
I don't know. So yeah, like that entire family right there just killed it. I'm not gonna say Neil's my favorite character, but you get to watch some of these characters evolve in like a span of 90 minutes, and I don't know. Jeff Garlin has just this fucking place in my heart as that dad who yells. Maybe it's because I love the Goldbergs.
I knew you were gonna say that.
But this just seems like an exaggerated version of that, and he is like one of my favorite characters from that show. That being said, what do you think about all the thickness in this movie? Because there's a lot,
I'm so
bro.
glad you both noticed that because holy, like I don't know, like if the directors have just like a thing for that, or if like that's like a stylistic choice they were going for. But yeah, like there was a lot of ass shots in this movie. There was like a lot of like unnatural thickness that like just doesn't feel proportional, and it works because it's an animated film. So obviously, you're gonna have different designs for characters that don't look necessarily all that realistic, but still like. If I had to literally dock off that one half, it would probably be for that, just because of how distracting it ended up becoming.
Fair enough.
But that's literally it. Like I'm nitpicking.
Yeah, and that's I think that's one of the reasons, not the thickness, but one of the reasons. Getting right down to it, you have to nitpick to find things that are wrong with this movie, and I think that's one of the reasons why I ranked it as high as I did.
Because it's just that good a movie.
Fuck, dude, this movie blew me away. I might actually watch this movie once more tonight, just to get my bearings straight and make sure with a rewatch that it still holds as well as it has.
Yeah.
Because if this movie holds up, this will be one of my favorite movies from 2012. Easily.
Yeah. This is already going into like top 15 for me for 2012 easily. Like this movie was so good.
Oh, dude. I was blown away. And what is it? Sam Fell, the guy who Chris Butler wrote the movie and Sam Fell directed. Sam Fell also directed he directed Coraline and Flushed Away.
Flushed Away I think is such an underrated movie too.
I can honestly say I've only seen about a third of that movie. And
yeah, that was one of those DreamWorks movies that like I watched a shit ton when I was a kid. Because like I had this really weird phase. So, like when I was really little, obviously I was into Disney and Pixar.
Right.
And like as the years went on, like yeah, I would still watch the Pixar movies, but like there was that stretch in like the mid 2000s where I like was seriously into Pixar. I mean DreamWorks.
Right.
Like your Shrek, your Shark Tales, you're flushed away. Like you could not get me away from DreamWorks. DreamWorks was my go-to for animation,
Maybe
and even to a certain point, still today, even though they haven't done like a really good movie since. I want to say their last great movie that they did was How to Train Your Dragon 2 4 years ago.
fantastic movie, dude. Cannot wait.
Really good.
Cannot wait for the third one to come out next
Yeah,
year.
even though that trailer had me worried, like I'm still excited for it because I love those two movies.
Trailer?
Yeah, the trailer for the third How to Train Your Dragon movie.
Wait, what?
That trailer had me a little bit worried, bro.
I
the
haven't
Ed
seen.
Sheeran
I didn't.
song
I
felt
didn't
a
know
little
that.
bit
I didn't
cool
know
with
that they dropped a trailer.
Dude, they dropped a trailer like months ago.
Dude, I don't. If it's not Comic-Con related, I don't usually check out trailers.
Oh, okay. Well, they released a trailer for it.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to go and watch that now. That being said, maybe another reason why I have such a fondness for stop animation movies like this is Chicken Run.
Yeah, that's another movie that like I've seen bits and pieces of, but never the entire thing. And from what I saw, like it looked good because I love Aardman, like who does all the stop motion.
Right.
Like Aardman was basically the Laika before Laika was even a thing. Because I remember watching those Wallace and Gromit cartoons, like the 3 shorts when I was younger, and I loved it. And I love the Wallace and Gromit movie, even though it's not as strong as those shorts are.
Right. So that's another thing. The Wallace and Gromit. I want to touch on Wallace and Gromit because that's really where I got my start in stop animation. Like, the moon is made of cheese.
Yeah, right. And they literally face off against a penguin with a pistol. Like talking like fuck the penguin, like Danny DeVito's the penguin. That's the real penguin right there.